the shit of suffering.
All right, welcome to the broadcast.
Since you guys are McLaren fans, McLaren just announced that they're going to be taking over a team next season and return to Indy for the first time in 41 years. How do you guys feel about that?
I would have been happier if they started their own team instead of taking over an existing one, but I'm fine with them coming back into IndyCar. I just hope that it doesn't split their attention between the two series.
It's my understanding that Zach Brown says that because of how they're doing it, it's not going to pull away from their F1 team.
Cool.
So, I think if they were...
McLaren is a huge company, so I wouldn't doubt they have just a team dedicated to Indy. So.
Right. But the real question is how lucrative of a drive do you think they're going to have to make it to get Fernando Alonso to sign up?
I don't know if he would go.
That's going to be their go-to driver.
Yeah, I don't know if he would go to Indy full-time. He still wants an F1 seat. I'm going to actually take... Yeah, I'm going to take a bio, so don't advance yet.
On the contrary, though, he really wants that Triple Crown, and all he needs is Indy. So,
right, all he needs is Indy, and if he does Indy full-time, then that gives him time to get used to the car by the time it gets to Indy, instead of only having that very little time to practice.
Well, he said he doesn't want to commit to a full Indy season. He still wants to do the 500, but he doesn't want to commit to a full Indy season. Give him 1 or 2 years, and that may change. All right, back in a bit.
Correct.
Well, back when he tried to do it before, he almost had it or something, I think, but the car broke down or something on him.
The car broke down in like the last few laps, and he wasn't leading, or at least I don't think he was leading. He was getting in a position to fight for the lead on the last lap, and like with like 4 or 5 laps to go, his engine just... Yeah, McLaren disappointment once again, and he was pissed. Especially since, he had a very, very disappointing race like the couple of weeks prior at whatever track that they were at. I think because Monaco in the Indy 500 they run the same day, so it was the race before Monaco.
It would be Spain.
Yeah, he had a terrible outing at Spain, and I think like engine trouble. That's where he said GP2 engine. Yeah, that's where he said GP2 engine. So he was pissed. So yeah, I mean, I honestly don't think he would go for it either. Like, they'd have to do some serious like ass kissing to get him to commit to a full-time Indy seat.
Well, yes, but I think also no, because he did get in the 19 car. I think he also did with the 18, and he said the car feels a lot better than the car he drove. So he's seen and felt the growth and progress McLaren has made. So the fact that he knows that they have a better platform under them, I could see him being a little more willing to go to McLaren, because I know he has a great relationship with McLaren. Like, he doesn't have anything. He had shit against the engine. He didn't really have anything against the team necessarily. He loved McLaren. It was just the engine, and I think if he sees he has a solid platform to go to, I think he would take McLaren, even in F1. It's
right.
Like, he knows, like, that frankly Mercedes, Ferrari, they're all locked in, and
right. Well, at least till 2021, they're all locked in.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think Ferrari would take him after...
No.
his last contract.
Oh, Ferrari will no. Like he'd have to do some serious fucking butt kissing at Ferrari to like get a seat back there.
And
even then,
I know he's not happy with him.
I don't think that they would take him back in the first place because he was. If I remember correctly, 2014 was the last season he was with them, and 13. Oh, it was 13.
He was the last driver for Ferrari in the V8 era, and then it was Vettel and Raikkonen coming into the hybrid era.
No, because Vettel drove for Red Bull in 2014, and he left.
Yeah, right.
He left in 2015, because that was the year that that Mark Webber left. Webber left in 13, and so they brought up Ricciardo from Toro Rosso to take Webber's spot, and Ricciardo was outshining Vettel like right off the bat, so he turned tail and went to Ferrari. And Ferrari was having problems with their hybrid turbo engine like right off the bat, and Alonso was getting pissed, so he made the move to McLaren in 2015. And he's been with them since 2015, or he was with them since 2015 until last year. So, and if I remember right, he was trashing Ferrari left and right the 2014 season. So even if he did a lot of begging, I don't think they would take him back. It's a matter of pride, so to speak.
Yep.
I could see him going to honestly, if it doesn't work out with Albon, I could see him going to Red Bull. If Red Bull can promise him like a championship car like right off the frickin' bat.
I think he would have to do the promising to Red Bull, not the other way around. Because Christian Horner doesn't like him as a driver.
It's true.
Yeah, he just doesn't fit the mold. Thank you for waiting. I'm all ready. Yeah.
Fucking old man.
Had to drop the kids off at the pool.
Did you take the Browns to the Super Bowl?
Nope, just took the kids to the pool.
Browns didn't win, huh?
I took the kids to the pool and fucking left there to drown.
Yeah. Yellow, let it mellow. Brown, flush it down.
It's going to be interesting to see them come back at Spa.
Yeah.
Because Albon's going to be in the Red Bull, and he's going to have to, like, learn that car pretty frackin' quick if he's going to want to be competitive.
Checks complete.
Shit. Danny Rick beat me out of the garage.
The thing that surprises me the most is how well he's done this season as a rookie. I mean, considering that he's further along in the points than Gasly was last season. Or Gasly and Hartley both. I mean, both him and Kvyat have just been driving their asses off this season at Toro Rosso.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be hard to outdrive Hartley.
No.
He just had a horrible, horrible season.
Right.
A lot of
he should
reliability.
Stick to.
But
He should stick to Wick though.
yeah. You can afford to bounce off of things occasionally in WEC.
Right.
Oh great, I have Sirotkin in front of me again. Time to back the fuck off. If you can read this, back the fuck off. A little plug to 6'4" Honda.
I figured so. I just wasn't sure if that was or not.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised you watch fucking motor vloggers. That's funny.
Yeah.
Not funny, but interesting.
Did you say moto vloggers?
Yep.
Yep.
I used to watch Snowcat and doing it with Dan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan's great. He's the only motor vlogger I still watch to this day.
Oh, fucking hell, Hamilton coming out of the pits
Yeah,
just
fuck.
stops right in front of me.
And I watched a little bit of Subdelinquent, but he's not one of my favorites, so like I can't remember why I stopped watching doing it with Dan. I think he said something that my girlfriend didn't agree with, or that I didn't agree with, and we just both decided that it wasn't.
I stopped watching Snowcat. He's a bit of an asshole.
He
Yeah.
is. Snowcat's a prick.
Dude, I don't know if you guys knew about the drama a couple years ago, but they were on Google Hangouts back when everybody was doing the fucking live stream podcast bullshit. And I think it was a private one or whatever, but Snowcat was drunk as shit, so this is also one thing to note. Or he got pissy and threatened to like face reveal a bunch of guys who didn't want their faces revealed because he had pictures of them. I'm gonna fucking post your pictures everywhere and
Oh,
blah,
fucking
blah,
hell.
blah, blah. Yeah, he's a real. After that, I dropped all association with me following him. I was like, fuck that. It's
Yeah.
not, live or die sort of deal, but it's respecting people's fucking privacy, and you just don't threaten that,
Yeah.
So
That's like someone has a secret, like, or tells you a secret, and like you tell somebody. It's like
Exactly.
It's not your secret to tell. Like, I tell somebody I'm Spider-Man, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Bullet's Spider-Man." It's like, dude, that's not your secret to tell.
Right.
That was like the first thing I thought of, like in Homecoming, when Ned found out. He's like, "Oh, can I tell people?" Like, dude, it's not your
No.
secret.
I mean,
It's like, no, not at all. You cannot.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The
Box
tank is
this lap.
empty.
and if you try to, you're mostly gonna get webbed shut.
Yeah. I love that
He
scene
has
when
the
he.
perfect power to counteract anybody telling anybody.
Yeah. I love the scene when Tony's gonna go tell Aunt May, and
Oh yeah.
he shoots his hand with the web on the doorknob, and then afterward Tony's like, "Get me out of this." I love that.
Is this the newest Spider-Man or?
The
Homecoming.
second newest, the first, yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
first of the new Spider-Man series.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about then.
That's how we like it.
So,
And I ran out of fuel on the backstretch. But I wasn't actually, I had only put, I think, 3.9 laps of fuel in. So I was already flashing,
pretty low already.
Yeah, flashing gas tank when I started the straight on my flying lap.
No, shit. No. God damn it.
Did you bin it?
Almost did.
Oh. Well, then, if you saved it, then you're still
Yeah, you're golden. Or at least bronze.
Stay golden, pony boy.
Yeah.
I said that reference to my wife.
Woo!
Oh, fuck. No,
Oh, well, whatever.
no. Oh, thank God.
Oh.
I came
Holy
in, like,
hell.
right behind you.
No.
I said that, Stay Golden Pony Boy reference to my wife the other day at Walmart, because we saw the movie The Outsiders in a discount bin, and I was like, hey, look, Stay Golden Pony Boy, and she was like, the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, have you never ever seen this movie? And she goes, no. And I was like, holy shit, I saw this movie at least 3 times in 3 different schools.
Yeah, required reading, and then they showed us the movie, and I haven't seen it since high school. Actually, no, I think it was elementary school or primary, sorry, that I saw it.
That was literally the movie with all of the young guns in it.
Yeah, the Brat
and
Pack.
Patrick fucking Swayze.
Oh, Yeti's on the outside looking in. He's on 16. You're not on the bubble anymore. Oh, shit, Sirotkin did 3 laps. Holy shit.
The only ones that haven't set times yet are Van Dorn, Raikkonen, Magnussen, and Sainz.
Yeah.
Vanny is out, though.
Okay, Mag's out.
Not Van Dorn. Vanny.
Oh, Van Dorn is out. Oh, okay.
Caravan.
He's still showing an in-garage on my screen.
Yeah. That's what he's showing on mine, too.
Oh. Well, yeah, his name is crossed out on here.
Oh, you mean like he's actually out of the, Oh, okay.
On my spectator shit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? Let me go to the race director.
Yep, terminal damage.
Yep.
Oh,
on his out lap.
That's
That just sums up his career. Yeah, it just sums it up.
He started and finished.
Yeah, well, you're gonna start ahead of at least one person, Yeti.
Right.
Yay. Oh, now Signs. Signs has just dropped out.
Signs binned it as well. Oh shit, he did.
And Vettel's got a 5-place grid penalty with Leclerc. It looks like he pulled it looks like Vettel pulled a Hamilton on Leclerc.
Oh wow. Yeah, Sainz.
I just caught a quick glimpse.
He's got a broken wing, and he's not coming into the. Oh, he decided. Oh,
he's got 2 grid penalties.
He parked it.
He's got a grid penalty with Sainz, and he's got a grid penalty with Leclerc.
So he's driving real good. Because, yeah, they were in a pack together going through the S's, so something happened through there. Damn.
And
wow.
Then,
yeah, Sainz parked it right in front of the pit entrance.
It doesn't say anything about... Yeah, he doesn't have terminal yet. I don't see him on here.
Crazy.
He might get disqualified, I don't know. Like, it's not showing him on the track anymore.
Because, yeah, his name is blacked out now on the spectator screen I'm on, but in the race director, there's nothing going on.
No, not yet.
So that is... Is it
wow,
maybe
like...
just
No, still nothing yet.
That is so weird.
See, now if you go to the drivers and like race director, not the incidents, you just see DNF.
Yeah, Yep.
That was weird. He didn't finish his first lap at all.
And couldn't get back into the pits. Because if he started to reverse, he would have been disqualified.
Yeah.
He had to get out of the way for Vettel coming into the pits, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it just says DNF, nothing about terminal damage or anything.
Yeah, like he had a broken front left wing, and that was it. But he was driving really slow, like he had an engine issue. But
So Vettel's got a 10-place grid penalty, one with the collision with Sainz, and then one with the collision with Leclerc. So
wow, he hit Leclerc.
That's 10 places.
Who was just parked up. But it's funny, in the 2019 game, well, I guess in either game, if you're using the simulation damage, you'll have a lot more terminal damage in an actual career race. But if you're doing just full damage, you rarely get an AI with terminal damage unless I cause it, which I've actually done before. But we'll get past that. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, nobody's perfect, right?
Yeah. Well, like, if someone brake checks me or parks it on the apex of a turn and I break my wing, I will drive beside them and then just drive them into the wall.
I mean,
I'm
nobody's
an asshole
perfect.
that way.
I wreck a motherfucker a lot in Gran Turismo, so
yeah.
Like, I mean, not on the sport mode. I try not to do that, but if it's against the AI, well, fuck them.
Yeah.
They can bite it for all I care.
I hate
shit.
the AI in Gran Turismo. It's
Yeah.
like,
So do
So,
I.
Yeti, you actually got into the pits with a broken tire, but it still shows you as terminal damage. Normally, like, if you're able to get back into the pits, they won't count it as a terminal damage. At least that's been my experience.
Wow.
I don't know if that was a glitch or something. Because when I was coming into the pits, I intentionally drove into the side of the wall as I was crossing the pit line, and it showed terminal it showed the tire coming off. But then after the animation, I was back in the garage, and I could go back out again. So it must have been a glitch.
interesting.
Shit, both of the Mercedes are trying to sneak through on the supers.
Damn.
They're not gonna get it. I mean,
Probably
fuck.
not. Like, Hamilton is
Although,
13th.
You got moved down to 3rd.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
Checo.
Web is actually doing surprisingly very well. I mean, good for you, Web. Holy shit.
Checo moved you down, but, well, I've got something to worry about too, because if they sneak in on the supers.
Yeah. Well, we've got another 2 qualifying sessions. I'm not worried
yeah.
about dropping down to 3rd. Just, I was like the second... No, I guess I was about 4th or 5th out on the track, so... Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
I always say, never ever fight in Q1.
Yeah.
Fight in Q2, and attack in Q3 if you make it to Q3.
Right.
That's kind of the process.
Yeah, I lost a
Generally
lot of
goes.
time going through the cashless section just by slowing down.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, like, Leclerc it and put it into the wall, although he did it in Q2. There's still the opportunity for me to do that.
Well, so far, both of us have a teammate that's making it into Q2. As for Yeti and Leclerc is on the cusp right now.
The Saubers are where they should be.
Yeah, he's on the bubble. He's got a second lead. Almost a second lead over Hartley. And it's basically Hartley or Sirotkin to knock Leclerc out. He'll be starting 15 regardless, but... Well, not regardless, but if he makes it through, he'll be starting 15th because he won't be able to do any runs.
Look at Fernando in 5th. He's just pushing that McLaren along. Fucking try hard.
Actually, I wouldn't mind going back down to the Toro Rosso with the Honda engine. But if it's a realistic,
We'll do
I don't know.
We'll do that. No, how about no? I'm not even ready for realistic.
If we ever go realistic, and I personally wouldn't mind it because I've always wanted to do. It'd be something. I think it would make more sense if we had a pool of graded drivers.
Yeah,
but I've always wanted to implement a true like team ladder. You know, like either the slower guys or new guys we bring in.
Going to the
start
faster
out.
cars, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the pointy end.
Well, no. I want it to be like the real shit, where the new guys
Get the
junior
shit
teams,
cars, and the guys who start the league get the faster cars.
kind of, yeah. Like you have to earn and work your way up, right? And each season, of course, work out a way where you don't get the same guy getting the same car all the time. And, he needs to eventually give it up to give somebody else a chance.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like the opposite. Like the faster guys in the slower cars, the slower guys in the faster cars to make the racing a little bit closer.
Yeah.
And then the better the slower guys get, they get put into a middle field car, stuff like that. Just to keep the racing like really close instead of 2 or 3 people like almost a lap ahead of everybody else.
Right.
Yeah. That way I like. It's just it'd be nice, fun to do like a fully simmed, realistic F1 season.
Yeah.
But,
oh, I dropped to 4th. Danny Rick went and displaced me. Bastard went out again.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, well, now is where the... Oh, let's see what happened to... Oh, Charles did make it. That's hilarious. He's going to end up like 14th because Seb is going to be 18th. Or, well, maybe not 18th. He could possibly start 11th for all we know. That's the best he can do.
If he makes it into Q3.
Yeah. The best he can possibly do is 11th, starting.
Well, let's assume like 13th or 14th, because you or I are going to be pole position.
Yeah. Unless we bin it. It's still a possibility.
So anywhere between 12th and 15th.
I'm just happy I don't got to deal with mid-pack or front of the pack on this track starting.
Yeah, that race to the first
This
turn,
track
I am
is-
not looking forward to it.
This track is fucking stressful on the opening laps. Not even lap, just laps.
Yeah.
It's a fast Monaco, It's almost very higher risk for worse things to happen.
Yeah.
So
Alright, I'm gonna bio and make it quick.
I hate Monaco, but
I look
I
more
know
forward to
that-
Monaco.
I know that it's one of Bullett's hated tracks, so I'm looking forward to Monaco because this might actually be a chance to take the championship back.
Just wait till we get to the tracks I'm strong at. I'll be up the order a lot more.
How are you guys doing on your 2019 championship?
Pretty good. We're just following along with the 18. That way we're not like trying to race 2 tracks in the same week. Just that way it's just a consistent track layout. So we're at Baku.
Yeah, it might be a little boring for viewers to watch, the same track, one night after the next, but it's easier for us.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't mind the difference in tracks, but it does make a lot more sense. Since we already have them aligned, it's might as well keep it aligned,
Yeah.
So when we started, we were one track off. So well, fuck it, let's align it. If we're like 5 tracks off, fuck no.
Yeah.
But
yeah. What you were saying earlier about like some of your better tracks, the last race in China was a hell of a recovery drive from 20th,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you finished 10th or 9th, something like that.
yeah, well, I
Right.
fell about the 20th like twice too through the race.
Mm.
And that was a 50%er, I think. Yeah.
No, you didn't fall back to 20th. You fell back to like 17th because I was perpetually 18th.
Oh.
I was perpetually dead last in that race.
All right, I'm finally coming out of the garage.
Oh
Hey,
shit,
Red
I
Bull.
have received a message. Well, fuck you, I'm in the middle of qualifying right now. Oh shit! That's gonna fuck me
Welcome,
up.
viewer that joined a few minutes ago. I forgot the fucking technology.
Yeah, I have no idea if I got a viewer. I don't even have my my iPad out.
Yeah.
I'm having issues with
I don't
the.
get any viewers, so...
Yeah, I'm having issues with the PS app for messages. It takes me to the sign in page and then tells me like when I enter my username and password, it says that the server timed out, like right away. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm running I think iOS 8 on my iPad, and I think it's up to like 11 or something like that.
Yeah, it's 11 something.
Like
Tony,
my-
I'm actually on a 4S, right?
Oh yeah.
And Apple, I had a confirmation story with this with my sister. She has like a 6 or 7, and well, had, and then they sent out an update, an iOS update to that phone, and it killed the phone.
Oh shit.
They've done it a few times. There's a lot of actually stories about it with newer iPhones. They do that. It's a shady little shit to fucking
Make you upgrade.
Yeah.
Samsung does the same shit. It's not a new thing. Everybody does it. But I just recently, about a month ago, on my 4S, I haven't had iOS updates in a couple of years because it's ancient, right?
Hmm.
I just got an iOS 9 update to do. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck off. It's like software improvement and stuff. I'm like, I know what this means. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. I'm keeping my 4S. I'm stubborn as shit that way. It's a great phone.
Ooh, Whip's going with the alternate strategy. I was usually the only one doing that. It's going to make our race a little bit more competitive. We'll be on the same strategy. There'll be opportunities for undercuts or overcuts. I like that.
Yeah, I gotta make it
What the
good,
fuck
man.
Eddie's gonna do? I'm gonna start on full wets.
Last to first challenge on wets.
So have you guys done a wet race yet?
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh yes, we have actually. Yeah.
I think Australia.
Who won that one?
Yeah. I did.
Aw, you fucker.
Actually,
It
wasn't
was
our
lucky.
China wet as well?
Yeah, we had I think portions of it. Like,
Yeah,
Australia was full
China
wet.
Yeah, that sucked.
But it was an AI error that got me that win. They went in. They went in to the pits for a second set of inters when they should have gone on to wets, and I inherited the lead. And then I came into the pits for my full wets, and everybody else pitted behind me instead of going past me. I'm like, oh shit.
Fuel now. The tank is empty.
So yeah, I was gifted that win. I totally didn't. Well, I deserved to be in the points, like maybe 6th, but definitely not a win.
Not the podium.
Yeah.
You blackjacked that shit.
Yeah, and I got the fastest lap. So I lucked out and got 26 points. So, yeah. I don't think we've had a...
bragger.
Yeah, I don't think we had a safety car yet. We've had virtuals, but...
Yeah, I can't recall.
I'd have to look back at the video.
I don't think we've had
How
a safety.
long-
The only time I think a safety would have maybe come out was Australia. Because I know we didn't have one at Bahrain. We had VSCs there.
Yeah,
China was... No. I think we had a VSC or 2 at China.
I think so.
China
yeah.
was a pretty... I mean, other than me wrecking, it was a pretty clean race.
I was praying for a safety car at China. I remember that. But
Yeah.
out of all the seasons we've been racing, how many? I can only think of like maybe 2 races where we ever had like a legitimate safety car.
Yeah, it's far too far and few between.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have to do something about that. Like, Ben's
Right.
already into season 3 and still hasn't had a safety car.
Oh.
I was only able to muster 3rd.
It's one of those things. It's a nice feature, and I love the race feel you get with that one. That was the huge thing that got me into it. Because if you can have these features and have it so you don't get them, why
Yeah,
have them?
exactly.
You know?
Like, I know Kevin was complaining about having a safety car every race in the 2017 game.
17, they were horrendous,
Yeah.
and then people complained so much they made them non-existent in 18.
Yep.
And
Oh, shit! Look at the gaps. 12 thousandths of a second, 22 thousandths of a second, 77 thousandths of a second.
have fun keeping your wins.
Good God. Gee, bus.
Fucking hell.
Oh man, this is gonna be fracking close, yo. Like,
I think it'll be a little different when we get on the same compound as them. But, it's like we're on the one step harder. So, like, we're expected to be around this close, but...
Okay.
my theoretical is 141.010.
Same here. Yeah, that takes all the fastest sector times. Like all
This
the
is mainly
purples.
for you, Bullet, since you're Canadian. Now, I know we don't talk politics. I'm going to ask this before I say this. I mean, you might find it funny anyways.
Okay.
What is your stand on Trudeau?
I'm a little column A, a little column B. Like,
Okay,
I
okay,
want
you
him to
like
do
this
well,
then.
but he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, so, it's a picture of him kind of with his pointer finger and thumb, like kind of like the thinking pose, I guess you can call it.
Okay. On his
Here's some
chin.
memes, Captain. Bread goes in, toast comes out, but where does the bread go?
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, it doesn't explain our Prime Minister anymore. I don't know what the hell it does. Like, Jesus.
That explains our president very well.
Yeah, he just pays the toaster. It's like pays it off.
Yep. So
Well, like,
I'm gonna
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna go out and say it. Epstein wasn't suicided. He was It
I
was
think,
made
yeah,
to
he was
look
taken
like a
out.
suicide.
I'm pretty sure
It
he was
was
taken out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a suicide, and I say that because I put suicide in quotations.
Your
So it
tone
was-
implied it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely a suicide.
Yeah. It was like,
oh my.
he was on 24 hours watch for like what 2 weeks? Yeah. And then
guards
someone
like, no,
canceled
I
it.
didn't do anything.
They canceled it before the time ran out.
No. He was still supposed to be under 24-hour guard. He was in the unit he was in. He was supposed to be checked on every 30 minutes, and he was on 24-hour surveillance. Well, it just so happened that there was, during the time that he suicided himself, that they heard screams coming from his cell. Another report has just come out saying that there was a woman in his cell directly around the time that he had supposedly committed suicide. And that the guards who were supposed to be watching him were either sleeping, or they were not watching him at the time. They were somewhere else fucking off.
Now,
Yeah.
is there coincidentally a few frames in the surveillance that disappeared?
No, there was nothing in the surveillance. The
No.
surveillance cameras were supposedly not on at the time. And then also, he was supposed to have a cellmate, which he did not. The cellmate he had got mysteriously transferred out of there at the last second.
Yeah.
And then
that's
he was waiting on another one that never came.
Yeah. Shit
So-
like that happens in movies.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, the more evidence that's coming out, in the autopsy just came out today, and they ruled it definitely a suicide. And I'm like,
yeah, of
okay, well,
course.
yeah, you were paid to rule that a suicide. Thank you. Like,
Or
there
at
is.
this point, they're just covering their ass. Like, he could
yeah,
have a
they're
gunshot
definitely
wound, and it's
covering
like,
their
oh, no.
Shit.
He died. He had petechial hemorrhaging in his eyes. Yeah, it was a suicide.
Yeah, no, he totally fucking hung himself. The hyoid was broken, and several bones in his C-spine were broken, so that's indicative of a hanging. And I'm like, okay, right. All right. He was suicided for sure. Like, I definitely love the fucking
Ooh, Danny
bullshit.
Rick goes top.
Fucking fucker.
Damn.
But it's only Q2, so it doesn't matter.
Cool. It's cool. It's Q2. It doesn't really fucking give a shit anyway.
If he did the same, if he did those 2 laps on the same tires, then, no, he used a different set. I think. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know. Well, we'll find out at the end of the session whether he used a second set.
Anyways, I just love the shit they're shoving down our throats about this, because it makes me wonder what they're really trying to distract us from.
Yeah.
Because all of the shit that goes on down here, it's, I got bumped down to 4th. Fucking fuck.
Wow. Oh shit, did I even make it out of Q2? Oh, okay, I'm 6th.
I saw Stroll in 11th, like, I get fucked. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
And
Damn,
Vettel went up to
Checo
3rd. Damn.
Checo and Vettel bumped me.
Yep.
Fuckers. Alright. This is for
Now is where it really counts.
El Demarbles.
I think I had 2%, 3%, 3%, 3% when I was coming into the pits. So I'm happy with my tire situation to start
My tire
the race.
wear is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was just crawling around the track on my in lap. There was no way I was
was like perfect.
pristine. Yeah.
It's like brand new.
All right, going out
Yeah,
on
my
my
tire wear is good.
my
I
Q1
like my
tire.
wear.
I'm going out on my Q1 tire. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Fuck. I have to set the time, then throw caution to the wind. So it won't really matter if I crash out as long as I get a good banker lap in.
That's awesome. Kimmy's got his son in a fucking 125cc shifter car.
God, his son's got to be like, what, 2, 3 now?
Something like that, yeah. Maybe 3 or 4.
Shit, I think I'm going to be towing Ricardo around the track. He's like right on my gearbox. I was the first one out of the pits. Oh no, it wasn't either.
Ooh,
Shit.
catch up to Magnussen. I might get a good tow. Yes, come on.
Get off my ass, Ricardo. I want to do like a fast run and then slamming on the brakes. And I don't want to screw over my teammate by doing it.
Do it. He's being a dumbass.
Yeah, but I need him to win the Constructors. I think we might be in first. I'm at the top, and I think he's 5th in the points. Shit, yeah, I think he's within a second of me, so he's still catching a tow from me. Shit, I didn't even purple the first sector. God damn. Alonso with the time to beat a 1:41.3.
He's laying down that papaya.
Yeah. There we go. 39. Okay, just a little bit of sandbagging through Q1 and 2.
God damn it.
Hitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'll be right back.
Alright. I keep looking up to see how much time is left because of the new setting in 2019. I love that setting. How much time do we have left, Yeti?
You got 7 minutes.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I waited exactly 5 seconds. 7 minutes on done.
I think I'm going to be doing the walk of shame down that long straight.
Oh. Just stay paying far left and you'll be alright.
Yeah. I got Ricardo behind me, and he's been slipstreaming me.
Ah, so you might be putting in a decent time here then.
Oh, okay, he's far enough back. I didn't see him going through that, the S sections going into the long straight. 0.36 of a lap left when I came into the pits.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, in the first two qualifying sessions, I was only in rich mix. Just to, I know I don't have to save the engine, but I was also trying to save the tires, especially in Q2.
Yeah.
I had confidence that, oh, he was coming into the pits too. I had confidence that I could, get into the top 10 even in rich mix. So well, it was a bit of a gamble. I did drop to 6th, so that was a little risky.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. You got about 6.5 minutes left?
Yep, I'm going out and do my run now. No, that's empty.
Yeah, nice rubbered in too.
Right.
Ooh, speed trap, 330 kph. I'm first.
5 minutes remaining in the session.
That's a gun I really want to have, let alone just shoot. God damn it.
Oh, fucking hell. That hurt. Oh, God. That hiccup, like it felt like someone is sitting on my chest. Sounds like you're driving down the highway with your head out the window.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I have 2 stages of drunk. 1, I'm not even buzzed. 2, eating poutine in a bush.
Yeah, I refuse to pronounce poutine the way Quebecois do. Poutine. It's like poutine.
Poutine.
Yeah, poutine. It's like, no, I am not
poutine.
eating the Russian president. It's poutine. Wondering how late I can take this before I go out. Even to my own ears, that saying out sounded wrong. Ooh, I'll come out of the pits now and just park it right in front of that Haas.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm just
I will
backing up.
annihilate you and take us both out.
Yeah. Alright. Have a good lap.
That was close. I almost went into the wall going into turn 3. No, turn 2. Sorry. That was turn 3. This is turn 4.
Yeah. At least you won't have anybody getting in your way on this lap. Oh shit! I just realized I gotta start thinking about coming out. Everybody else is now too. I was just on board watching your lap instead of trying to pick my spot.
Please, car ready to leave.
So we're inside 5 minutes. I think we're inside 2 minutes now, aren't we? Nope, 2:17. Shit.
2 minutes 15. Yep.
I am pushing it. Yeah.
Like, you need to leave like right away, or else you're not making it.
Yep. I'm going into turn 2 now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You have like 10 seconds to spare, basically.
Yeah. Danny, Rick, and Alonso stayed in the pits. I don't think they're coming out for a second run.
Let's see here. Yeah, they're still in. Yeah, they're done.
Driver behind.
Their best lap time is a 1:40.4.
Oh, you're drunk.
I know, right? Drunk on power. Just trying to put some heat into the tires.
Red Bull gives you Parkinson's.
Pretty much, yeah.
30 seconds left in the session.
I'm watching 10 minutes, look at an email saying, I've been banned from YouTube. Saying,
Yeah.
Red Bull's taking me to court. I saw that illegal entry into pit lane there. What?
Hmm?
Oh, quiet.
Shit. My Delta just went red going through the castle section.
Sorry about that, hold on. There we go. God damn it.
Yeah, I did not improve. Can't believe that. I went faster on a used set of tires than I did on a fresh set.
Sometimes running scrubs is the better way to go, especially on like a morning track.
There we go.
Alright, we're on the front row. Alright. And Vettel is starting 16th.
I can...
You can work with that, Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the Works team Pixie Dust will rub off on the Alpha.
He'll be pushing a hole in the air for you. I'll do a quick bio when we're on the grid. Just let you know beforehand.
Roger.
I should have taken a shot of espresso before this. Oh god, crashing. Nice to be able to relax through qualifying, but it has downsides.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, I'll be back. Hang on. Oh, okay, I'm thinking 2019 tires. I see the red and I'm like, wait a minute, I did not qualify on the softs. Yeah, okay.
Fuck?
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
That's funny. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
Hey, fucking asshole.
Damn it. Hmm.
Yeah, so I'm coming up to Brazil in my McLaren career in F1 2019, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Except
It's a really fun track when you learn it.
Yeah.
I used to hate it.
Yeah,
I love Brazil.
The two departments that I upgraded the most during the season are the ones that got hit with the regulation change for the next season. So basically, I did have the fastest car on the grid. I now have the 5th fastest because I've been trying to adapt them. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll a cigarette for my girlfriend real quick, and then I'm going to go down with her and have a couple of drags myself, and I'll be ready to go after that.
All right.
I know I'm trying to quit, but it's fucking devastatingly hard.
Yeah.
It's
26 laps in this race. Huh.
Devastatingly hard. Hey, you were pretty close, Yeti. You said like what, 27, 28 laps?
Yeah,
Well, he said 26,
I said
add
26.
27. Yeah, so add 27 laps.
Yeah.
It's basically race fuel, or race weight. Like, they've got me at... what do they have me at? 29 laps of fuel, 59.2 kilograms.
Yeah, they overfuel you by a shit ton.
Yeah.
It's nice having that rich mode there, like, all the time. But
yeah, and you don't have to worry about your engine or any of the components for the next race.
Kills your well, yeah, that's true. You really don't have to worry about it, but it does kill your engine.
I wish they would institute that into league racing, where you've got components and because that would definitely
career.
Yeah, that would definitely screw up TRL Limitless, because he loves to just stay in 7th gear and just rev the shit out of his engine.
Ooh! Could you go bring me my M&Ms?
Please.
Yes, please. I love
there you go. Me love you long time.
Knockdown, sucky.
Oh man. The sad thing is this is on YouTube right now, so.
Yep.
Oh well.
Oh, fuck it.
If you guys are okay with the red flags, I mean, they're happening.
I know, well, shit.
I'm kind of torn on what strategy I'm going to employ for this race.
Me too.
One time we should set up our cars like go-karts. It's hilariously fun.
Why don't we just do go-karts on Gran Turismo?
I would have to reinstall it.
Damn it.
Every time I get a new game, I have to uninstall one because the games that I have are insanely huge. Yeah.
See, and that's my problem. Is like since I am so devoted to racing, I have all these other big titles I really, really want to play that are not racing. But I can only really do one at a time. But then I go through phases where I'm like, I don't really want to play this. I want to play this now.
Yeah. Yeah. I started playing GTA and basically left Spider-Man. I'm like almost 80% through the story mode of Spider-Man. Yeah. But the thing is, like, the fights just ramp up in the last 15-20% of the game. I'm
like
not
that.
looking forward to that. I have to just go into free roam just to remember how to play the game.
Yeah.
I keep spending way too much money in GTA. Fucking when I went back to the game, I had 14 million.
Jesus.
And now I have like barely over 6. I know that's first world problems, but it is considered like a low amount in GTA Online.
Oh yeah, no, it really is. It's when cars are 2-3 million.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I can't even remember what I spent that last million on.
Yeah, anybody buys so much stuff all the time. It's crazy.
No, I was thinking that it was the weed factory or the weed farm, but that was a little earlier. Like I had around 8 million when I bought the weed farm, and that took me down to I think 6.8.
Yeah.
And but that last 800,000, I don't know where it went.
Jesus. You can look at your transaction logs and
Yeah.
the bank website. So.
Yeah, I think like I don't purchase supplies. I always steal them.
Yeah. I recommend never purchase supplies. The business become very unprofitable when you do that. So.
Unless you've got like hundreds of millions where it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
then those businesses are just to keep a little bit of flow going. But.
Well, like the next time we play, like I'll help you get your money back, and same with Whip instead, because like the last 6 or 7 times we've been online at the same time, you've been helping me.
Yeah, well, kind of. We keep having those.
Yeah, we keep getting it. Yeah.
So,
well, we still have to do that mission in the casino.
Oh, casino.
The one that we kept failing. Like, how were you able to get your car, like your personal car?
You can just call it in.
Because I tried to do it, and it was grayed out, saying that I couldn't use it on this mission.
Did you, like, actually call the mechanic?
No. Oh. Okay.
I think that's what I did, yeah.
We can do that mission in my armored Kuruma. We just sit in the car and pick off people, and then, like, I'll pull the car up alongside of the, the car that we have to get back for the casino. You hop in it, and then we just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
It was like...
the only reason why I failed the last time was because I was, like, under pressure to actually just get the fuck off.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, I jumped out of, like, I was in your car, we pulled into the lot, I jumped out right into somebody firing at me full auto. So it's like, oh, well, I'm dead.
Yep.
And then as soon as you died, I used up our one life, you died, and we ended up losing it.
Yeah.
But I always forget to hit the X button, like to duck down when you're in the car. And so, like, I'm just driving along. No, but like, if you're in the armored car, it helps a lot.
Oh,
because like they will aim for that little rectangle of glass. Yeah. And that's exactly where your head is if you're not ducking. And I've died that way once. Well, and also I had an idiot in the passenger seat. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't any of you guys, so I'm not making like a veiled slight or anything. But he just started shooting his gun and broke all the glass in I think the front windshield, the driver's or the passenger side window, and the passenger side rear window. So like he got rid of like a lot of the protection. And I'm like, why are you doing that?
That sounds like a lot of carnage.
Yeah, it was just idiotic. Like,
that's what I really hate about like my Mercedes. It doesn't, as you know, it doesn't have like the actual armored windows like yours. I just have bulletproof glass, so I hate it when people are in the windows, because then I have literally nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. While Whip takes care of his microphone.
God damn it.
You know, that's what I really like my Mercedes is it's kind of incognito that way, because I've had so many people try to just blow me up in one missile, and then you can tell they're kind of like, what the hell, it isn't blowing up.
Yeah.
And then I fucked off really quick, and I actually haven't really been killed in that thing yet from random players.
Yeah,
So.
I just like that custom speedo where, although I still forget sometimes, or I'll honk the horn, or I'll try to honk the horn and I drop a proximity mine and blow myself up. Yeah, that's happened
one of my,
more times than I'd like to
or
admit.
whatever, like the big moving vans. I'll bring one of those at one time. We just go have hilarious fun in vans.
Yeah. All right, I think
I'm
I'm.
lobby with a car meet and just go into car meet with our Rams and
Yeah.
damage everything.
I think I'm ready to go.
Yeah, just let me figure out this strategy real quick.
All right. You got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, man, go get those strats in. NHL, NFL, Madden.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
FIFA.
Yeah. I'm still finding in career that the other cars have like 4 or 5 laps of extra fuel. Like the AI cars take on so much extra fuel. It's just weird. Like I'll pause the game and do the instant replay and just go from car to car and see all the different levels of fuel they have left. It's insane. I've got like less than a lap of extra fuel, and everybody's got like 5 or 6 laps of extra fuel. It's like, I gotta do something about that.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
Alright. We've got formation lap, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Is everybody set? Yep. As soon as I saw it pop up in the top right corner.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and warm the tyres as well, please.
I'm going to slam on my brakes at the end of this straight. Oh shit, I got close to the left-hand wall. I almost did a Grosjean. I think we're a little bit too far ahead of. We're gonna have a long time to wait. Ah shit, but I can't. I don't want to have my car cool down too much. Sorry, I'm not trying to screw you over. There we go. We gotta watch out for Alonso and company on those ultras.
Right.
And so you've got the inside line to turn 1. Just try not to understeer through it, because you'll probably take me out into the wall.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, have a good race, guys.
It says lap 2. Oh wait, yeah, there we go.
God damn, that stuck on the 5 red lights for a long time.
Dude.
Oh, fucking hell. Took a lot of curb there.
Almost jumped half the pack, but I got squeezed out of that, damn it.
Ah, fuck. God damn it.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been
God,
deployed.
gridlock.
We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down.
Come on,
Maintain a
Gasly.
positive
Oh
delta.
god, I'm getting DQ'd.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Oh, maybe not.
Should have just stayed behind you.
I was basically giving up that corner.
Virtual safety car is
I was
ending.
trying to
Maintain
fucking
your
brake
pace.
and I...
Green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
I forgot.
God.
Holy shit. I got caught napping. I don't know what the... I was so busy looking at my delta to make sure I was still in the green, and then it disappeared and Hamilton just shot right past me. Off the start, I forgot to take it, like I was in lean mix on the start. And halfway up that straight, like when you overtook me, I had finally put it back up into standard. But at that point, I'm like, okay, the corner's yours. I'm just gonna back out.
Fuck, you're out too, Yeti?
I keep playing pinball with that ass. Those fast corners on the main straight. Or the main straight.
I don't know if Perez tagged me going into that turn, but I just started oversteering.
Oh, I'm so pissed. I'll be right back.
All right. Can't believe Hamilton caught me napping on that restart. That was just utterly ridiculous. Now he's got about a second on me. And he's just pulling away. Holy shit. Oh, slowly reeling him in.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Damn it! I clipped the inside corner! Fuck! I had him lined up perfectly, had a great run through there, and then I clipped the inside corner in that S. Well, that makes for a short video for all of us.
Yep.
And Alonso wins the race. God damn it. Well, I lose first place. Son of a bitch. I dropped a second. And it wasn't in an area where I expected to crash. I just assumed it was going to be in the the castle section. Holy shit! A lot of people had penalties, stop and goes, from the first lap.
Oh, that's because probably Whip's dead car was literally one of the Haas's, kind of like, well, yeah, literally one of the Haas's last year, or this year. Sorry.
Grosjean.
Okay, what happened?
I clipped the inside corner of the S's going into the long straight, and it launched me into the left side wall. I was lining Hamilton up for the pass. I was going to take him on that straight.
Who won?
Alonso.
Oh,
He's
that's
now,
why he's...
Yeah, he's leading the championship.
Jesus.
Damn it, I'm still in 5th.
Do you want to do Spain, or do you want to, like, take a week? I think we should just take a week.
I'm tired of shit. I need to.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
absolutely frustrated. I know I'm laughing, but I'm furious right now.
I'm fucking furious too, because I actually had a chance to fucking take my championship lead back.
Yeah, well, you can't win it on the first lap,
get up
but
to second.
yeah,
At least get it up to second.
yeah,
And I had a good chance to fucking actually fight you this fucking...
yeah. We were both on the same
This-
strategy, and
I know, right? And I was... do you want to... yeah, I'm gonna end this. That was... Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll try next week. Or
yeah,
whenever we decide to pick this up again.
yeah. What he said.
Catch you guys later.
All right, peace, guys. Thanks for watching.